Yone ban into Zika, Pantheon ban. What type of GenG are we going to get here? That's the question. What type of GenG do we get? Annie first pick for Chovy. That's pretty interesting. Because I feel like Annie's not really a Chovy champion, but he has been picking it in random game ones. And I feel like he would much rather be like playing Rise or something. Like the other guy picks Annie and then you just play Rise into it. I feel like that's Chovy's angle. Nico, really early Nico pick. Annie Wukong. I mean, Annie Wukong is pretty good when they don't really have the ability to draft disengage now. So the Aurora top for Keen. I mean, he was originally one of the people playing Aurora even back at Worlds when it first came out. Yeah, I'm a hater of the Hanwha Life comp already. Kaisa Nico. I think Kaisa Nico would be good here. I mean, I think that Kaisa is just one champion that can actually like benefit here from what the lane will end up being. All right, what do you go here for Duro? Senna Nautilus or what is the angle? Senna Alistar. I think GenG is winning this game, bro. Are they keeping score for summer split? Because it's all one split. There's not a summer split. I should just say LCK. I shouldn't even put summer split.
They're in the comfort zone for their comp right now. And Peanut's going to look for a dive here. Let's see if
Peanut's going to die here.
The EWC ones.
Yeah, you can see Kane does bounce away to the other side, but Delight not too worried about it. He's a cannon minion, just having a great time here as a Realm Warp from Zeka will be able to deliver him, and I don't think Kane's surviving this one. Down he will go.
But it's fine. It's like
the answering kill is going to happen on the top side of the map here.
I mean, the thing is he got more of the wave, right? Like he like almost one-shot the wave during this.
Drink your potions, ladies and gentlemen.
And Annie didn't have to move. Overall, GenG should be happy. Wait, what is this? How is Zeus allowed to be here? What? What is Zeus doing?
Duro is just waiting for this Gwen, so it's likely that Zeus is just dead yet again.
What the f is that, Zeus? Oh my God, you're sprinting it.
And yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the game plan was.
Yeah, that was really bizarre, but at least
I mean, they got one grub for Zeus inting. I guess it's fine.
Okay. Sorry, I thought that was
it's not fine at all. It's really not fine. Nice for Canyon to have 2 kills like this. He's just greeting.
Okay.
All right, that guy's dead.
Is going to come through there as Duro's only level 5. Zeka's
going
to move
caught.
over, and maybe he gets another one. He doesn't even get an assist. As Viper top side of the map, and now Zaya's left to the Wolves, or maybe the Cows, as he just gets knocked up to high heaven and can't
yeah, they're
get
just
the needle
overloading on Zeus's side perma. Oh man, it's so bad for them. And they have Triforce on Wukong, so he's so good at hitting turrets here. Yeah, I mean Zin is on Krugs. It's completely. Okay, let's see.
They've got to do something.
Well, they are going to at least save the turret. Let's see whether they can get anything else as well, as Delight does manage.
Ooh, Canyon actually might die here. Can he W to this and then flash over? Yeah, he can. Is he alive? Ruler's blocking for him. They're out. Wow. I mean, it ends up being really good for them as well, because now they're going to be able to hit top. Oh, GenG is just out macroing the out of them this game. Beautiful to watch. GenG is so good to learn from, man. They're so good at this game. Like, just the way they play is just beautiful. I mean, to be fair, Hanwha Life is playing this sequence like pretty poorly as well. So that's something that you need to consider, but still.
And then the Aurora's still pushing bottom side here. Peanut can't get into his jungle, and the top turret is just lost.
Well, Deadly Flourish does go down. Crescent Guard not going to help Peanut as he does flash away.
Get his flash and his ult. I mean, it's so bad for him because he loses his red. He's going to lose his Raptors here, and he's going to lose Crab. And then Canyon's going to path all the way down. Like, he's, I mean, I guess he's defending his, he's going to his bot side first. Okay, this is interesting. So the reason why he's going for his bot side first here is because he wants to be able to end on top side here, because Herald is going to be the next thing that he plays for.
That is a big win.
He's going to take his bot side, and then he'll take his top side later, and Crab later. Because he doesn't think that there's any way that Zin is going to contest top Crab, even though he probably will now, because Chovy ended up losing his flash. But he thought that, like, oh, like, there's no way they're going to make him play top side since I was just there, and Zin was forced out. That was the idea, I guess.
Zeka should be okay here. I
guess he's not going to ult?
think Duro reaches him.
Exhaust? Yeah, he just headbutts his way over there as the exhaust does come in. Phase rush.
Wow, he flashes this, bro. This is not a flash angle, I don't think.
But now Delight makes his way over, finds the pop blossom, almost
well, Delight is insta-dead. Oh my God, what a fucking horror this was. What an insane horror that dive was. They lost Delight's flash and ult, and they didn't even kill. You know they play this.
Delight thankfully up and available once again. As
and he's just hitting it. Keen gets to push mid, and he's going to have ult here.
See whether HLE can actually find a way
There's just frontlining.
He's ready. He's ready to look for this, as there is the smite from Canyon. Duro finding the pulverize, but it's only onto one. As now
There's just frontlining.
Duro trying to run his way out as the
God damn, bro. He greeted the f out of this situation.
But Tibbers not able to burn that one out just yet. Great knockback there with the crescent.
No flash on this guy. He's going to die eventually. Nah, they play so fucking well, man. They play so well. I love watching this team. No flash on Zika from before. They play so well. Just like the slow strokes that they were giving him here. They're hitting him with the slow strokes. Then they ended up having Duro frontline at the point where they actually needed to secure the Herald. He frontlines, gets his combo off, gets out. Then once they burn abilities, they're able to just go forward with like the Senna E and stuff. Like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. This team is legit as
from GenG. The way they played, how slow they were, Ruler utilizing his ranges. It all starts off with
That's
Duro
beautiful, bro. It's like classic.
Smite entry by pushing him away as they
just deny the smite. Duro walks around. He doesn't even have ult when he's doing this, but he's just willing to potentially die for the boys if he has to. Finally gets his ult off, then they send a ult. Canyon goes in, gets knocked out. They keep on hitting slowly. Keen is able to enter. Like, it's just so perfect.
Canyon flashes for the second Cyclone here. Gets Zeka, then he gets stunned, then he gets taken out. GenG are in control of the entire map.
I love it. GenG loses series this year.
All over the place.
I mean, yeah, they probably will. Actually, I don't know if they will, bro. Honestly, maybe they won't. I mean, I definitely think that they're like, the way they play the game is so good. And now they're getting more clutch, which was always the problem with GenG, is you felt like they were fragile. But I feel like they become more and more solid in big situations, right? Like you have, okay. I mean, those skills were flying, but all good. Like now they've been able to clutch out series. They clutched out the series versus T1 multiple times. They were able to clutch out from losing positions. So it feels like they're becoming more hardened, which is like, yeah, which is, I don't know, it's like super impressive. It is what it is, bro. As Zika says, when things get hard, he gets harder. Is Viper Elo held? I mean, I'll tell you this, bro. Peanut is starting to look like Peanut again. You feel me? Wow, so they're just going to give this and they're just TPing top. Damn, they don't want to dive this motherfucker. They don't want to dive him at all. They looked at him, they're like, yep. That's all good.
Near this TP going to come through for safety from Keen. And GenG are saying just +1.
Just to make sure they get it. The ward does go over as now Delight.
I like it. Oh my god, they're playing it so f***ing well with the angle Keen had. Oh! Oh!
Zeka able to get out of there, but man, they are not
I'm gonna
defend this Otacon take. And
I am going to
the rift right now. Keen
I won't speak.
Doesn't manage to get Zeka with
that angle from Keen is beautiful, no? Like the way they control this Otacon. Go back. Look at this. Look at this. Toby walks here. They have control through the lane. They TP early, right? They TP, and then they know that the wave is going to reveal him right here. So he walks around here, and he's just standing right here where they're walking through. And then he just gets this combo on everyone. Oh, beautiful.
From here. That's the lead they have. That's the map control they have. Ruler may just be in the ruler spot.
Yeah, he is definitely in the ruler spot, but he does cleanse the slow.
Ruler is doing the ruler thing, but it's okay.
They do manage to catch out Duro, who's flashing to get himself away. As GenG losing Ruler in the ruler spot is something they're very used to.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. Wait, they actually kind of threw the game. Never mind. Never mind, Chovy's alive. FF. Never mind, he's dead, but still FF.
The kill does come on through there as they lock down the
I mean, they threw a million gold here because there was no TP. No way. No way he tricked them all like that. Oh my god, they actually like they got caught here because Keen TP'd for the last fight, so they did just give a million gold, but I don't think it really matters. Maybe they get Drake off of it though.
I don't know what to say about this.
That's the ruler, bro. That's the classic ruler. He has been doing this, but he was doing it less at MSI, to be fair. He did it a couple times at MSI, but it was nowhere as close to how frequent it was in the LCK. Ooh, look at this positioning. Look at this positioning.
Still Soul Point up on the table here as Duro possibly out of position. The rest of the team are looking to make their way over, though. And Delight, that was his clone.
That's nothing.
They do have full information. Duro still does have his
I appreciate the angle, but it just didn't end up being anything special. Oh, no flash on Viper. Oh,
He just wants to walk to join the fight, but Chovy finds the auto.
Bro, how do people consider GenG a boring team? I feel like that narrative is so fake. They were way more boring last year.
Exactly where he is. That back is not going to complete.
Nope, that is
They are not a boring team this year. They do so much good shit. I mean, they are quite an orgasmic team. Not gonna lie.
Zeka is going to discover. Keen is going to
Goodbye.
discover Zeka, I think I should say. And now they're looking for it.
And Zeka is dead too.
Zeka is now very dead. As Realm Warp
I mean, I guess he lived.
Now Peanut dealing with a bear underneath the turret, but does use his crescent guard to get himself out of there. But
they get a hit or no? I think they do, right? They hit, and then Keen is going to do the same thing he's been doing, like keep good position, just be really annoying.
Where the observers have to zoom out so you can see the carnage on both sides. As Peanut's exhausted.
Yeah, over the wall goes Canyon. He tries to do something funny, but indeed, as an Australian, I know all about drop airs. And now the Pop Blossom is going to find a couple here as
all
well.
good.
Does cleanse it.
Keen kind of got one shot, but it's fine, I guess.
It was not enough. They do manage to get Keen. Congratulations for that one, but their base is now in tatters.
They're so much better. No, I don't even really consider Viper, like Viper and Chovy to be former teammates. It's like I do, like obviously they legitimately are, but it's like they were so much different players back then. They were so young and so early in their careers that it's like you never got to see Viper and Chovy on a team together, like when they were peak players. And they've gotten so much better than they were. I mean, they're already insane, right? But they've gotten even better.
EWC and how it's related.
Bro, they don't look, bro, HLE, they look tilted. No? Don't they have a look in their eyes like they're tilted? So what are we going to get? Are we going to get like a Nautilus angle into Lucian eventually? I mean, they're probably going to go Lucian Braum. That's what everyone goes nowadays. Yep, Lucian Braum, they have the Talia, okay. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they don't want to play Nautilus then into Braum. People like Rel more into Braum because obviously if you get tagged as Rel, you can jump away and you're fine. The thing is, like, I don't know how much they trust Peanut on the other AD junglers because you got to remember, like, so we're pretty deep in the AD jungler pool, right? Vi is out, Xin is out, Wukong is out, Poppy is out, Trundle is out, Pantheon is out. This is where I would pick Sion right now if I was GenG. I would pick Sion right here. I think it's super good. Jarvan, definitely be at least an angle for Peanut now. The Juani Jax, I guess.
Kind of cool. Is it just a Jax lock?
Yeah, it's a Jax lock. Bessa? I mean, I still think you go Sion. I think you just don't care and lock the Sion. Cassante is also good to be. Honestly, Cassante might be better than Sion in this type of game. Azir is going to completely smurf this game, though, later on. Walking over a ward. They knew that this was something he might do.
He knows it's there.
Yep, he throws up the little.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that Canyon did before, so.
Gank time against Zeka could be the option.
Jarvan's one of those champs, man, that can make.
Bro, he's just being so annoying. Zeka having to walk away from this wave is so annoying for him. It's really bad for him.
More importantly, some time lost.
Wow. Takes the fucking Krugs, like the Canyon pathing, bro. This guy is doing some crazy shit. He's an artist. Okay, I mean, he didn't lose that much, but it's just annoying for him because he wants to be playing the lane differently, right? Like he wants to be pushing every single wave and just making it super hard for Azir to do anything. Azir should just be perma-shoved under turret.
I was really sad that I missed out on that one too. I'm very
EQ's in, Rel is here.
That one's the best. As Peanut is just being annoying here on this Sejuani. Of course, one of his more successful picks, as he is just going to face check here. Canyon locks this one down as Duro could be in trouble. Viper's here for some reason, but Chovy is also.
They're lane swapping, everyone's here.
Making his way over, the Valkyrie in as Zeka turns up. Seismic shove goes down, but Peanut is just dead. Canyon might be traded, but he is going to make it back to the rest of his teammates.
Oh my god, 3-man.
Duro, that was massive. The Shattering Strike's so good.
Wow.
Viper's the target, and it's a double kill for
wow.
Zeka as well.
They're just too good for them, or what?
Away as the concussive blows comes down, but the crash down is too good here as the shove.
Oh my god. It's so fucking big for them. Holy shit.
Big old shield, and they do manage to get the feats of warfare off the back of a 5-minute skirmish.
Yeah, not sure if worth was this one. Life Esports.
Honestly, I feel like the best chance you have versus GenG is hands checking them. Legit, you know? Like, what are you going to do if you don't hands check? I mean, the real situation is you need to have a draft that has some defined advantage versus them, and then you just need to simplify. You need that to be a simple advantage, and you need to be able to stick to that throughout.
Gets the first kill, and then Duro, this engage here, all three on the angles, just game-breaking potential. It's just interesting to see similar trajectories here, but a faster one for Duro.
I think he just lost flash mid.
In trouble.
Yeah,
No reason to fight this if you're Canyon.
Canyon looking to come in. They do have information, but it is going to be the smite out from Peanut that will work. Still, Delight could be in trouble as he wants to stand beside his teammates, but the all-out is going to prevent that from happening.
Okay, get an exit kill.
And that
Not
means
bad.
The flashless Braum is just
Well,
through
they're
his
winning with this
GenG.
comp. I think they scale better, so good luck. I don't like this really from GenG. They should just get one and get out, I think.
Level 6 was just picked up as he does have the Glacial Prison now available. Duro in trouble. There's a public execution to try and lock him down.
Got
He
out.
does crash over
Good,
the wall.
good.
They would continue it. He's surfing. Speaking of surfing, Zeka does show up first.
Yeah, Glacial Prison does come down. There
That's
it
the ult
is.
here.
Canyon is
Oh, he got
just
one shot.
dead. Peanut
Not good
gonna
from
go
Canyon.
down.
I think
Another
HLE is
one
struggling
back, and
recently.
they are
I feel like
well
GenG's just
and
leveled up.
truly within touching distance of the gold here between themselves and GenG is now another fight.
I think HLE was like kind of the mechanics check team. They were like the skill check team. And feels like they kind of lost that. I think Peanut is playing worse individually as well, which is always something that you got to be worried about with Peanut on your team, is that there's going to be points where he's just not playing well individually, mechanically. It's going to feel rough when it happens. But yeah, I mean, like, one of the main advantages Hanwha Life had over GenG before was that their bot lane was a lot better, but it feels like GenG just plays in a very systematic way now, where that no longer is a weakness. Like, they're not laning for extended periods of time. They're like swapping a lot. They're back to figuring out ways that they can use the fact that they understand these macro concepts better as a team to get advantages. So they'll just like not lane after a certain point. They'll they'll not lane after a certain point. They'll try to make the situation.
But I think they should have realistically assumed.
Yeah, I think he just didn't expect to get actually one shot. But anyways, you get the point. The strengths of GenG are being able to move around the map, the way that they take fights, the way that they understand tempo, how they play their side lanes in mid game, how they set up before objectives, like the way that they position before objectives, the timers that they base at, how they control vision. Which is all stuff that, like, it sounds like, oh, but can't you just study that and get better? It's extremely hard because when you're doing this versus another team that's really innately good at it, they're understanding things on like a higher level than you. So it's not like, oh, they base it this time. Like, they'll understand in the situation where exactly, like, how they need to differ their approaches based on, you know, all these other factors. It's not like GenG just plays every single Drake setup the same and they just have better Drake setups than the other team. It's just that they understand them on a better level fundamentally, so that they're able to alter the way that they set up based on what the conditions of the game are, based on who's strong, based on range, based on timing, like all this type of stuff. They're gonna come fight this. I mean, to be honest, like, I guess HLE does kind of want to fight all the time. They're gonna try to go on Duro.
There's a Magnus Storm, but it doesn't really get what they want done. Canyon gets into the backline, but he's exhausted.
Sending it.
Now Viper will show up. Keen's a full
Control the space.
And I don't think they can make anything happen here. I don't know about that.
Oh!
It's a three-man.
Oh!
From Chovy as they take down Peanut as well.
I mean, it didn't end up being that good. It looked like it was gonna be insane, but it didn't end up being that good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn. Probably unnecessary. They probably just needed to ulti them away because they don't even have items here. Like, that's the thing, is they weren't actually strong on this timer. They played it fine, but in terms of item spikes, they weren't actually at the point where they could do stuff. Like, the Zero didn't even have Nashor's Tooth before this fight, which is kind of crazy for 13 minutes, but yeah. It's not really hands checked. It's more like they just don't have the items to actually fight this.
There's no follow-up. Canyon's re-engaged back on the Peanut here is super cute as he both locks Peanut down and then retreats. And Chovy is playing with fire here, ends up getting ulted. They pull,
like, if they actually have items, I mean, also Ruler should probably be hitting somebody else other than Zeus. Ruler was just hitting Zeus the whole time, but they just didn't have like items and the ability to really fight this here.
Just chases him almost as if Zeus is magnetic.
I mean, it wasn't like, I don't even think that Hanwha Life massively outplayed them or anything in the team fight. I think it just came down to the fact that that's a time where GenG's comp is actually not strong, right? Corki is a champion that's strong on 2 items. Azir is a champion that at least needs to have Nashor's Tooth before he plays. And they just played to, like, continue the fight as opposed to just ulting them out and then securing the Drake, because they were going to get Drake after how they engaged, you know? Ian is moving just to make sure that they can group up here. They can't do anything here. Just giving the second Drake, playing for top turret instead. Ended up trading turrets, but yeah. They want to wait until Ruler's on 2 items to fight. Because right now, Viper's on 2 items. He's really strong. Ruler is not.
Which means Chovy starts to take a
So they're chilling for a bit. Honestly, like, even though Zeus popped off in the last fight, I don't think it's going to be that easy of a game for the Ambessa to carry.
Still very even.
Like, enemy team has a lot of, like, I thought it was going to be better, but now that I'm looking at it with, when you have Unsealed Spellbook and you can do things like grab exhaust, and it's like Corki is one of the tankier ADs because obviously you build Triforce, you can build Tabbies, you have mobility. Azir normally, I mean, Chovy is a person that really loves going things like Zanya's third. I actually don't think it's going to be that easy for the Ambessa to carry.
Chovy too. HLE might just want to let this turret go.
Seismic shove going wide here. Chovy gets into the backline, finds nothing with the ulti.
I mean, it's good enough.
Get himself out. They blow up the Braum.
He's on 2 items, so they want to fight. He's going to have E soon. Never mind. Okay, Ambessa gets in.
Into the backline from Zeus is so good. The all-out now from Keen onto
Keen got him. Zeus is dead too. They're just outplaying them. Oh, maybe Zeus is not dead. Okay, it's 2 for 2.
So close to death again. Canyon wanting to go on to Zeka here.
Yeah, trying to find more. The threaded volley's coming down, but it is not the seismic shove to find the mark.
Zeus has TP. Overall, who does this favor? Having no sums, I would think that this actually favors GenG. Like Talia having no flash into, yeah, we'll see it. But I mean, I think that having no flash generally on Talia in a game versus Jarvan makes it pretty hard to play. Where I think Chovy is going to be fine playing with no flash here because he has, he's going to be probably building Zanya's third. Knowing Chovy, he loves doing that. This Drake is, they're going to need to play through lanes first before they do anything with this Drake. And yeah, they're all hovering into Chovy's side so that he can push out this wave. But they're going to need to like get control of their own jungle here. I mean, they're hoping that Chovy's able to buy his arm guard before the next fight. It's going to be really crucial. Because the thing is, you're probably going to fight for Drake, but realistically what's going to happen is one team's going to just win the Drake fight, and whoever wins the Drake fight is probably also getting Otacon, which would be huge for either team, right? So, it's going to be the idea here. I mean, generally you'll favor your position here if you're GenG going into this fight when there's no sums. Another huge thing is that Duro has flash. Whereas like Braum having flash doesn't really matter, but your Rel having flash matters a lot. So I wonder if they're even going to fight this. I wonder if Hanwha Life fights this, because I feel like if they do try to fight this, there's a high chance they end up just like losing. Like they will just be in really bad position. Okay, they get Sejuani passive here.
And Duro threatening that magnet storm. They have to be so careful. There's the
nothing, bro. They missed both engages. Maybe they can steal the Drake, but the fight should not be good after that. They didn't even get the Drake. Chovy's hitting. They exhaust Chovy. Chovy just needs to get his ult off here. He uses Zanya. Zika's gonna die. Oh! Wow, they got completely... Yeah, they shouldn't have fought here. They shouldn't have fought here. That was bad for them, for sure. I mean, they missed both of their ults to start the fight, so like I was telling you, as soon as that happens, they can't win, right? If you miss Braum ult and you miss Sejuani ult at the beginning of the fight, it's almost always going to go bad for you. And then they went on Chovy, but Chovy had his arm guard before the fight, which was huge. We talked about the arm guard. Really important for the fight. So he's not really a target. It's really good by Ruler because Ruler ends up not getting, like, there was a Sejuani ult coming at him. Viper was trying to calling him. Like, there was a bunch of shit happening, and he actually didn't end up getting hit by any of it. You know, like, he didn't die at all or, like, lose HP at all. So he ended up being in good position, and then they just win the fight from here.
For Hanwha Life Esports, and from there on, the fight is won. What a play from Chovy.
Yeah, absolutely amazing stuff. We're going to have a look at it.
I mean, I think Ruler, like, at the beginning of this fight, Ruler played it really well, bro. Like, because they're trying to send everything at him. He also dodged a Talia combo. So it's like they're sending Sejuani ult, Braum ult, whatever. I mean, I guess Sejuani ult was kind of aimed at, it was like aimed at whoever it was going to hit. But you get the point. There's like, they're throwing a lot of stuff at Ruler. Combo, culling also came out, and then he's like 70% life and didn't, and just Valkyried, you know? That's all that ended up happening. Do you think we'll win on Friday, T1 or HLE? T1 versus HLE on Friday?
On this Jarvan, as Ruler could be a little bit.
Ruler's doing the Ruler thing again. Ruler did the Ruler thing. They're probably going to win, though. Yeah, they're going to get Baron off this. It's going to be fine. Okay. They just go hit Baron now.
I don't think he's tanky enough to deal with this. As Canyon going down low, but Zeka not going to be able to finish him off.
Good buffer from Zeus. He had to buffer instantly. Ooh, they got chunked here, so maybe they won't do Baron.
Zeka looking for that angle onto Keen, but he is still okay, dashing around like a madman as Zeus.
I think they wanted to Baron here originally, but they're not able to. I think they might still do it, honestly. They're looking like they still might do it. They're going to kill one wave, and I think they're going to start it. They're going to TP over with Keen, and they're going to do it. Yeah, they're doing it. They just forced them out mid, and they're doing it. I mean, it makes sense. Chovy can deal damage to it, and Canyon can just smite it later. Like, there shouldn't be any way for Hanwha Life to really fight this, is the thing. Like, how can they fight this?
Somewhat dangerous, as now Zek is going to make his way in. Seismic Shove avoided beautifully by the Zhonya's out of Chovy. The Baron getting amongst.
They have to get into the Baron pit, though. Oh my god, they actually botched it. Oh, this is going to be rough.
But now he's not there for this fight. There is no DPS here for GenG. And it's looking
now Hanwha Life is, I mean, Chovy's going to be able to TP back. Oh. Braum got it. Chovy wanted to base TP. Ooh, tough. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, they still tried to do it, and it was obvious that they were going to try. But I feel like what they needed to do is after they forced the Sums mid, okay, like, I'll tell you the point where I thought they should have just backed off and started Nash. Because the timing of it matters, right? Like, they don't want to overfight on mid, because if they overfight on mid, then they're not going to be able to get Nash. But I'll tell you the point. Oh, somebody's dying. Chovy is dying on live or what? Okay. Here, I think this is all fine. And then here, I think they should run away. Like, here, they should full run. Like, after they chunk him and get his TP, I think they should just run. Lose their mind. Carry. I mean, Carry didn't really... I mean, it wasn't really a steal here. That's a really high-value ult from Canyon, by the way. Super high value. You end up just casting your ult and getting a flash like this. Oh, Chovy messed up. That was really risky from Chovy. I didn't like that at all. That angle was a little bit ill. I don't know what this wall is supposed to do, but it's not going to do much. Oh, they thought Zika had no flash, but he did have flash. Let's see. Let's see how this ends up going. Chovy's dead.
They take down Chovy. The all-out is pretty good, though, as it's a double for the Corki. As now Viper dashes forward.
Viper went in.
Crazy.
Holy. 2 for 2. Chovy thought that Zika still had no flash. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost 100% sure that was the reasoning here. He got his flash up. He got his flash up like 3 seconds before this. So the only reason Chovy would do this is because he thought that Zika had no flash.
It's only Delight. The redemption, as you mentioned, goes down here, which actually gets quite a bit of value. As Zeus,
I'm surprised Keen was able to ult and save himself here, and then Ruler sidestepped.
Narnia with that one, and then look at the damage here. And now he's gonna have to reset in, but in the interim, Hanwha Life Esports have a man advantage. This is crazy.
Oh, Ruler got caught. Okay, he ended up having to cleanse.
What a sneaky
to get out of the seismic shove, but Peanut,
they can't do this. They gotta get out.
Duro is in the pit. He needs to try and find his way out, but he decides not to. Instead, he's
oh god, what are they doing?
For an engage. Keen gets in front of him.
What are they doing?
Baron that kills him. And HLE, I don't think they want to go for a back of this because, of course, they are taking a lot of damage themselves. Chovy,
this is getting a little
just get any autos. It feels like they just get destroyed. Why was
low crazy? I mean, I really feel like they just need Chovy to get his last item so they can play. They just have to do one more mid wave before they actually go here. They don't have to, technically.
GenG once again trying to collapse on him.
Yeah, looking for that angle. The Glacial Prison is going to be collected there by Keen. He's taking so much damage. Eats a bunch
Keen has TP.
Including the Glacial Fissure.
If Keen is able to base TP, it's going to be so good for GenG. Oh, Zika? Oh, Zika. What the f***, Zika? Maybe they can kill Ruler? No, they're not killing Ruler. Oh, my God. What have you done, Zika? What have you done, brother? Zika, why did you try to assassinate him? He didn't even use the Zhonyas that he bought. No. Ay, ay, ay. That was so disgusting. That's so bad. They're going to lose Baron as well, I think. They're going to lose Baron as well. They should lose both. Chovy's just going to base and then go over. Oh, man, they're so ahead. And Ruler's going to have Sums now. Oh, Jesus, it's over. Now the game is looking unplayable. Xx Soul and Baron and Otacon and Sums up on Ruler, who's 6 items, and you have no flash on Zika. I mean, you can't win at this point, I think. They're gonna be down like 8k gold soon.
Try and make his way out as the rest of his team just wanted to end this game. Peanut finds the knock up onto his former teammate, and the wall comes.
Oh, the wall just pushed Keen away. It saved Keen. Oh, Jesus. GG.
Is a lot more devastating. Zeka goes golden himself, and the all-out is just
oh my God, the hero. Keen is a hero. Keen is a fucking hero, bro. He ulted into Fountain to save Chovy.
He sees it in his eyes, and he does so much. There it is. The pentakill.
The penta for Ruler.
First match of round 3. GenG remain undefeated.
All right. A little bit of a scary game too, but they kind of threw game 2. But overall, I like watching this team play.